about to unwrap all this powder and get it ready for tomorrow. I'm going to try and put as much as I can on here. See how it goes. Going to organize everything. We've got the axle. Got to have it set up with the leaf springs. I'm going to try to do all that so that can be done. And over here we got the brakes.
So freaking nice. It really is nice.
How's it look? Everything's smooth. Rear axle's installed. It's not tight or anything. U-bolts are still loose, but that's what it's looking like right now. And this thing sits nice. It's gonna be riding Cali, super Cali. Everything turned out real clean. Super pumped, ready to see this. I got to put the diff cover on it. I haven't done that yet, but the diff cover is going to be swapped to the new G2 diff cover. Receiver hitch just got to get swapped. It's right there. Yep. I put the brakes on it, rotors.
Oh yeah. Beautiful equipment.
Oh, if it was always like that.
Get your bolt.
So where I'm at right now is I'm putting the spindle on the hub assembly. I gotta put the brakes on after I get it on the truck. I'm gonna put the upper control arms together. Put some Loctite on these 3 bolts here, and that's gonna make sure that everything's sealed. And after that, I'll get the brakes put together, and the struts will be next. So I've got the rear axle under the truck. I have the spindles here situated. That's next, and then that will be after that. Brakes are going to be next in line as well, and I'll have the front together. It's going to be pretty sick looking once it's all good and going. So ready. Frame turned out wonderful. Heck yeah. Gas tank, it's all clean. I cleaned that up. This thing looks really nice under the truck. Looks fresh. So right here, this is an FTS strut. This is not the one that comes in the kit. This is off of another kit. These struts are black already. They ride really good. This is a little more play room that you have on these than the other ones, and the coil is going to look good up against the black. That right here is stretched. This is going to be right at 9.5, 10 inches. Not 100% sure now if it's going to be at that 10, but it's going to be pretty close. 9.5 to 10. We'll have to see with the tape measure once I get it on there. Upper control arms are going to handle it because they're Camberg, so we should be good. So this right here is factory. This goes into there. It sits like this. The coil sits inside here. I just don't like how this looks. I don't like it. It's too big. It gets dirty. It's hard to clean. So I'm going to change it up. I'm going to end up cutting this. I just don't like how it looks. It doesn't give you any more lift or anything like that. It's just a rubber piece that oscillates the spring. And I just don't like it. So I'm going to end up cutting it down to make it look a little better because I think it looks like crap. And I just hate the way they look. I'm going to get a razor. If you have one of these, make sure that you make sure everything's square. You just got to make sure it's square and everything's good. Okay. That's not 100% square, so this one's a little crooked. I just need to adjust it. Come down. Perfect. Now I'm going to turn this up. In. You usually don't want this top plate to be super at an angle, because if you put the strut through it, it's not going to go through it. Do your best to make it flat if you have one. If not, you're going to have to do a different style way of putting this on. Compress it on the truck, but that's really, really hard. Better off just sending it to a shop, and you'll have better luck. Most shops don't charge much for that anyways. I like to clean this. Right. Woo, almost dropped it. Ta-da! That's how it looks when it's done. Nice and clean. Looks good in there. I'll clean the top and this thing will look sick. Alright, I'm about to put the front end together. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully it's smooth. That's not good. Wrong bolts. Never mind.